And we are live with another episode of Crusader Kings 3. My name is Willie the Owl. And we're getting into this gameplay as Banu, Haqim's own Duchess Tabitha al-Masri of the northern bastion of Batayols in modern day Spain. And in a little bit of background about our lore on Tabitha, she was sent by the Alamut, the heart of Clan Asamite itself, as a reinforcement to the Muslim Iberia. Tabitha herself is a fearsome warrior and skilled leader of men, and despite her mission being driven by religious zeal, she is no fanatic, and accepts those who wish to flee rather than fight. She has so far accepted Sultan Badr's call for unity, but harbors serious doubts about the ruler of Granada. She knows that any disunity would spell doom for the faithful, though, and keeps her observations to herself. Servant and friend of her liege Queen Badr, the Sword of Al-Andalus, the last hope for the Iberian Ashir, and Badr is rallying her supporters to mount a final counterattack against the encroaching Christians. The Sultan has alienated many potential allies with her callousness, branding many of them as heretics. And worse, she has to mask her appearance in the cloak of shadows, convinced that the revelation that she is a woman would shatter the fragile unity of purpose that she is creating. And as she becomes more and more radicalized and ruthless, many are leaving the fight before it even begins, leaving her in a precarious position. And it might be that Badr is her own worst enemy after all. This one would probably have been a more fun character to actually play as, but the reason why I'm playing as Tabitha is because she's a Banu Haqim in this area. Her liege looks much more interesting though, so I may end up playing as her at some point, just because she's already got the schemer trait. I'm like, yo, it is hard in this game to get those kinds of traits. But let's look at our men-at-arms, see what we got. Muzbarim. They're pretty good. Oh, no, we got Knights of the Shroud. Oh, yeah, we got Sentry de Epines. Yes. We got some good troop counts types here that we could potentially afford. We got regular mob, regular mass embraced vampires. These are kind of low tier for now, but we got to work with what we got. I'm going to see if I can put the petards. I rather enhance the petard siege speed. And easily the first decision here is the Shield of Andalusia. Our eldest back at home have given us an important task. And that task being, we need to conquer Coimbra and Madrid and liberate it. And it doesn't have to be us necessarily. It could be our liege that takes it. But I think we're going to push in that direction. So the Alamut will send us rewards, because we're helping to try and spread the Muslim faith back up north. So that's going to be the overall goal, is just try to reclaim those two in the next 70 years, which will be a big challenge in and of itself. Journey, hunt. We could learn more stuff. That would be useful. Looks like the rest of our other counselor members are straight doo-doo. This is already Banu Haqim. What is this? Yep, we can work on fixing that. Disrupt schemes. And let's see what kind of CBs we start off with. Okay, looks like we have access to the Holy War CB, and we have the means to prompt our expansion. A scholar. Man, some of these people come with very interesting traits off the rip. We're gonna leave this demon alone, though. I don't think it's a... Actually, I think we could take this demon on our own. It's got no prowess. That is so interesting. Again, I might just leave her alone. I don't want to make an enemy of this creature. But we probably will have to step in that area. Our two immediate enemies are Coimbra here. That says just take Coimbra. I'm assuming it's the Duchy of Coimbra. And Madrid. Is it a Duchy of Madrid? Midnight Crescent. So that's within the realm already. So it looks like... And that's the Duchy of Toledo. So those are probably just the two counties itself. We just need to take Madrid in 70 years. And Columbra. Cannot declare regular one because our devotion isn't very high. Couldn't do that. But we could do a holy war and just take... Oh no, we can't even take that right off the gate. No, we'll have to go through the demon if I want to get to Coimbra. We'll actually have to take that land from her. But we'll see. We'll need to work our way down and around first. I'd rather start cleaning up this area and unifying it, get a little bit of extra manpower. Then go after the Garden of Pleasure, take Beja, then get here. But again, I have to do this within a short time frame. So we can't waste any time. Now let's see what kind of other abilities you might have. Doesn't look like you have anything. Let's see. I would go Marshall. We're definitely going to end up going down the melancholy just to increase scheme potential and all that jazz. It looks like you have both fortitude and obfuscate, so we could go either way here. You already have potence and celerity, so we could go down one of these two paths. And since you're a warrior, choleric might work. Yeah, choleric might work better for you. I would love to go down these pathways, but they just take so much effort. It wouldn't get much bang for my buck. It'd be better if I focus on these right now. Both of these give +1. But I wonder if I focused on one, if I would be limited and I couldn't invest in either of these. Increased chance to wound, advantage +5. Enemy abduct. Enemy abduct. I think we're going to go for potence and get that supernatural strength. Go for that for now. We can have more knights. Oh, we got the become adventurer button. That's cool. Let's choose to hunt for warriors. We'll eventually have to pick our predator type. But I think we're ready to at least briefly unpause the game now. Let's see. Nope, we're good on that. Now we choose our prayer type. Who do we hunt? Oh, we'll get Protean. If we hunt vampires. I'm definitely going to pick it just because the main reason why I picked the Banu Haqim is that we will prey on vampires itself. I wanted to lean into that Oathbreaker. Oh my, that's sinful. The organized Sentinel faith, since the curse put upon them by the Bali, Clan Asamite mainly follows this road of destruction and purification by diablerie, and each kill is only a temporary respite from the unending hunger. We must reclaim the blood of the unworthy, but beware the hasty judge. So we will eat whoever we need to eat. Let's see our doctrines. We lose piety when we go into a frenzy, so we need to stay in control at all times. And other kindreds that have Ashura pillars are considered righteous instead of evil. Righteous, yep, we can revoke from infidels. And we have the Haji. No marriage. What? I guess we can't marry. That's not a... marriage type, no marriage. Legitimization, unrestricted. How is it unrestricted, but we have the no marriage? 0 spouses. We cannot do infernalism. No demon worship. Or demonology stuff. Kinslaying is shunned. Yep, demons, shape-shifting, masquerade, strict. We cannot be a familiar, consensualist, or occultist. Huh. I can't be a familiar or occultist. It's a good thing I'm looking at this. I could have picked something weird. We can do blood sorcery, however. That is accepted, along with eating other vampires. And taking ghouls as vassals. But we just can't do a blood oath. And we got worm taint. Vampires. Alright, on to the Shadowrun Conquista. Iberia is the traditional center of power for Clan La Sombra, but the mortal Reconquista has plunged the Magisters into a bitter civil war. And to the north, Sylvester de Ruiz leads the official Christian clan La Sombra and has the clear ambition of ruling all of Iberia. And he must take notice of his ambitious vassals, though, the likes of Ambrosios Louis Moncada or Lucita de Aragon. To the south, after decades of infighting, the Muslim La Sombra, who call themselves Ashira, have found in Badir of Andalusia a worthy and proven sultan, and elsewhere new and old princes from regal Ventru to feral Grangrel take notice of the weakness of the magisters and wait for the right moment to strike, and this reconquista could be the last breath of the La Sombra dominance of Iberia. Now let's look at the Ashira. The Ashira is a sect under which vampiric Islamic vampires declare their faith in Allah with a strong presence in mortal Muslim lands, and members of the Ashira believe that redemption for the vampires was among the promises Muhammad made if they chose to follow Allah. While some vampires are true followers of Islam, the vast majority of those involved in the Ashira follow Islam because it is convenient for them or to make it easier to operate in the Middle East. In some instances, Ashira can be used to refer to any vampire who follows Islam. Iberia will be whole again. Just give me time. Let us see. Reprieve, Chaos, we're in the Shadow War. Grant independence, release involved prisoners. +5 to Reprieve. What about Chaos? We're in the Shadow War. Yes, Knives in the Dark. Got Border Raid, Bargain Fealty, Max Hostile Schemes +1 is Corray. Okay. Learning a new language provides prestige. Faith. Converting is least expensive. Holy Wars cannot be declared in the Struggle region. Does that mean that I can't declare a holy war on them? No, I can. Alright, here we go. Fearless Tabitha, you have been sent to Iberia by the eldest herself with the clear mission, stopping the Reconquista. It is a great honor and a great responsibility. As the most respected member of your clan, thinks you are able to repel the Christian La Sombra tide. You took Badajoz as your center of power to be as close as you can to the front line, but you are now forced to play a game you aren't familiar with, the one of politics. Andalusia stands divided, and in division you will fall, and as such you have so far accepted Badr's callous leadership of the combined Muslim Canaanites' efforts, but you worry that her approach might lead to further disunity in the long run. You are not one to disappoint your elders, but the task ahead of you is still frightening, and the real threats might be closer than you initially thought. I will be the shield of Andalusia. We have limited crown authority that's been passed. We're already friends with her, so that's fine. I think, at least on base level, a good sway scheme with her would be a good idea. Is this a guest? He is a guest in my court. Who's your son? Belial, the barbed weapon. Probably a ferocious fighter. Just not as ferocious as my character, but hey, it all works out. I'm not sure. But The fastest way would be declaring war on the Shadow Reconquista, but we don't need to do that. Let's see. We don't need to do those things. What if I wanted a court position? Will not accept. Base reluctance. If she likes me, she'll end up giving it to me. Because what will this give me? It'll give me more prestige. No need to worry about that right now. We do have a legend seat available, Cain the First. And let's take a look at the Maghreb culture. Learning lifestyle experience plus 10%, African tolerance, dry lands, Muzabarim men at arms, and dexterous fishermen. So we have an increased coastal advantage. We are in the high medieval era. I am not the head. Who is this guy? He's the head, because he's Maghrebi as well. Is he Banu? He is Banu Haqim. Well, we don't have much time, so we need to get to work. Oh, now his thing dropped down to similar. He has regular cultists and petards. We gotta get through this demon, but I'm very concerned that she may have powers that I don't understand. Lust, carnal, polyamory, seek aids of the spirits. We don't need to work on the hideout. And I don't think I can declare war on him. No, I'm limited. I actually have to go through these two to get that spot next to Madrid. Oh, he's a genius. That's interesting. Hey, you want to be my vassal? Nope. And he's ambitious, so yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to get him out the way. Ah, we can only do border raids against him. Because he is an Ashira. Yep. I think you're a hunter organization. Oh, we don't even need to declare war against him. We could leave him be and just go to war with this guy. You're not a hunter. You're actually a vampire. 45. Do not want to mess with them. La Sombra Corsairs. He definitely has better troop type than me. So let's not go to war with Toledo recklessly. But I will have to declare war on him. Let's look here. We got our 3 vassals down in that direction. I say we start working on our expansions west. We can only declare 1 holy war though. So we might struggle on the piety front. But I say let's look at our house too. Ooh, we could challenge for a house leadership. We haven't picked our legacies yet, so I should not worry about that. That will happen on its own. I am far from being the house head. For the sake of completing the quest, we will need everything. He's really our best. I'm like, I know it's me. There we go. Now, We're going from Hisn Kasa to go and siege Elvas. Yeah, they don't have the troop count that can do it. The Web of Knives. The children of Haqim, if hotly debated internally, tradition of acting as mercenaries or killers for hire for other vampires. Organized under the secretive Web of Knives faction, these contracts bring wealth and opportunities for diablerie for the less scrupulous. To the adventurous Banu Haqim, while no member of the clan is forced into following this practice, most of them at least dabble in it, at the very least to reinforce the other vampires' misconceptions of the Banu Haqim all being bloodthirsty killers not to be messed with. The Web of Knives is a defining feature of the Banu. You will periodically receive offers to pursue a contract, and if you accept, a victory will bring you gold, prestige, and an opportunity for diablerie. Yes, new button. Wonderful event. So we'll get those, which is another thing that I was interested in looking. Is she converting my county? Yes, she is. I gotta get her to not do that. just gonna undo all my things here. We got 4 months left on the siege. How long have they got? 8 months. We'll definitely get this over with long before they finish their siege. Another event. Band of Lost Birds. A wounded and disillusioned missionary group has arrived, and the locals claim to have overheard talk of settling down after pillaging an easy target and have begun to grow anxious. Tensions are high and conflict is likely to arise if I do not intervene. Oh. Let the locals handle it. Implore them to leave. Give them a garrison. For 12 years, we get reduced mercenary costs and holding taxes, but more control growth. I do not want to lose 50 gold. And they ignored us, and I lost 150 prestige instead. Great. A family reunion is quite a rare occurrence, mostly due to the fact that it could devolve into a slaughter at any moment. Unfortunately, you have been chosen as the host for the next gathering. Oh boy. Another gathering, yes. Let's increase our... Yeah, let's just increase our opinion and host it. War is over. Man, had to lose 150 prestige like that is rough. I can only go against the Castello Bronco. I want to take Coimbra, but I can't declare war on you because I'm not next to you. You have similar troop count, so I wouldn't want to hastily, and you have 6 ferry, whereas I only have 7. We need a little bit more. So I say we go in this other direction. God, he has 46. Not a good idea. Not a good idea to do that. Because we need significantly more troops. And he has better quality. That would not be a safe move. So I think continuing along with the plan of attacking to the south and eating up these little smaller... Eat up all the smaller ones around me so we can quickly blob out. And then focus on gaining strength from within. Seems like a good idea. Today, on the shoulder of my spy master, perches a raven, and using the hubbub of the throne room to shield our conversation from prying ears. Agir Aku extols the bird's qualities. An accomplished thief, she steals not gold or jewels, but notes, keys, and letters. All the little things that bear uncomfortable truths. You get a pet pigeon. But we're brave. We are brave, so we will not have the chicken. I don't need more legitimacy. I do need to get my prestige back. Ooh, disable building. Control, that's not an issue. Oh, we can station some troops again. That mob is utterly garbage. Needs to be replaced. I'm the heir of Bampur. Ah, he is my father, the unblinking diplomat. Wow, he's a brilliant strategist. 1560. He must have... I don't understand the full history of that. That one will be interesting in and of itself. Just understanding how she came to be. Even the barbed weapon here is only... The age gap isn't that much. I wouldn't bring him into my coterie, though, because he's actually not very good. Let's see, what do you have? That one has 2. This one has 4. This one will be worth grabbing. Oh, it's a border raid. Not what I exactly wanted. I don't have the piety to do another holy war in that direction. So if I actually want to go over here, I could border raid you, though. That would be okay. And get 80 gold to help fund some additional troopies. And I can't border raid you. Oh, I could do something against you. Interesting. We don't have a Casus Belli. Very interesting. Suppose we will wait for a brief period of time. Look back at our levies. Our levies are fully reinforced. So have you go, God, this is going to take 10 years. Wow. Master Assassin will increase hostile aptitude. I need more people in my court, if anything. And we need a way to increase our piety faster. Definitely don't want to blow all our gold on a physician right now. That would just be for the purposes of Oh, we do have items in our inventory. Let's see. Hunt. I will pick you. And we will take a lot of blood. Wait. Ah, shoot. I think she gave choleric, if I remember correctly. Demand conversion, 48%. Where's the herdify? There we go. I gotta see if this quest goes off or not before I just immediately go back to try and sway her. Nope, not swayed. So let's go back and now herdify you. This one only increases hostile scheme effectiveness. The Master Assassin actually loses prestige. And no one's qualified for it anyway. So let's not worry about that. We can't declare war on you right now. What is this? Oh, suzerains. You're under a suzerainry. God, you have a lot of troops. Not really. That's because that's the liege protecting you. But you don't really have that. I wanted to take this land. That's going to take 21 months. That one will only take 11 months. So we'll have all the claims we need in a matter of a few years. I want to go back to the tech tree. Just to see if we have... No, I don't think we have it. Because primogenitor is right here. I think I need to look in the civic section. Divine right is the de jure. It's definitely not over here. Let's view. Nope. Ermine, nope. Primogenitor, nope. Not what I was thinking about. Can use... Oh, yeah, it's this one right here. And they're already working on it. That'll be way too late for what I need, though. Oh, she's changed her troop comp around a little bit. Now she has these unholy quaestors. What are these? Nah, actually, I think they were always there. She always had those. We're going to look. Count Nyasa. We have a holy war. We only get 1 piety per month. So that is going to take 40 months, which is a few years. We're going to need to figure out a way to get a little bit more piety faster. And that could be from going on a pilgrimage, which means we will need more money. Or we could just wait for claims, which will come a lot faster. And that'll only take a year. I'm fabricating one here. But in reality, I also need this one, which will put me in proximity of taking Coimbra. But since this will come faster, we'll let that cook for now. And then while that's working, we can go on a border raid against them over here. And through that small border raid, change the location. Yep, alright, good. Send them over. Oh, don't let them escape though. I actually don't want them getting any sieges off. And we'll head over to Malgadon with our levies. Ah, respected and feared. Wow, that's a really nice trait. Oh, legacy of the Jamal dynasty. That was just from the dynasty legacy then, huh? And then the siege is complete of Malagon. They dared not face us in battle, and the border raid was successful. Of course, we would not take the title. However, we reduced their development by 1 and took a sizable amount of gold. And pretty much canceled out their siege. So now let's take a look at this trait we have. Respected and feared. So I'm guessing this just came from the dynasty legacy that our ancestor picked. On the hunt. I'll pick this stewardship guy. He has choleric resistance. I actually need to get him completely if I want to get what I need. Alright, there we go. Oh wow. That actually looks really dope with the red eyes. Damn, where is the struggle button? Down here. Ah! Ah, you gotta click on this to get what you need. Use a hook. Acquire a claim on a title. Win a war. That just has a yearly drift. Ah, yeah, I doubt there's gonna be a reprieve. It's just gonna end up turning into chaos. I can just see that happening. Ooh, building construction time down. Dude, don't want to buy buildings right now. But instead I would want to use a vampire unit. The White Company actually seems pretty good. Wow, this is a mob of only 5 of 10. That's not a lot. Oh wait, 500. There we go. I'm just using the math wrong. We can get up to 1,000 of them. And we can get up to about 50 petards. That's also pretty decent. I could go for some heavy cavalry. Really getting the century at pens would be would be amazing. They counter archers and skirmishers, which will be great for us. They are known for their spotless integrity and strict adherence to the mortal guidelines established by their leader. So let's get those on the cards. And let's get this claim. Of course, I made the foolish decision of buying them when I shouldn't have. But we won't be in debt forever. I should have just stuck with the claim. It's against these people. No. Was it against you? I don't think I can declare war while I'm in debt, now that I think about it. So we gotta wait. Yes, and we got a herd. Good. I made a boo-boo. But we don't have to wait. We can just do another border raid and trade our prestige. This button. How much prestige is needed for that? 500. Yep. Hunting another peasant. I can't declare any war while I'm in debt, so we actually have to sit and wait. Unless some kind of windfall comes. Title creation cost minus 50%. Oh my. We got a plague spreading. Get the scaly guy. Hunt him down. Sanguine. Is this a flying plague? Who's it killing? It's apocalyptic, so it's not going to be great. Oh god. It's a flame plague. It's actually bigger than I anticipated. What about the white plague? Where is that located? Oh, this is terrible. But great for my numbers. Oh my. Why are you my player heir? How does that work? Succession. Oh, I gotta turn that off too. I hate that feature. It's just too restrictive. How did you end up becoming my heir? The succession laws, primogeniture. I will not fight it too much. Now her strength has of course been reduced. What about mine? This one will be interesting to see if we can beat this demon or not. Kind of just let her live her ways, live her days. But let's go through the order of pleasure. We're 3 years in. Oh, what a waste. I could have just did a holy war. Not really, no. I couldn't have done a holy war. Now, next, I could do a holy war for this one, then fabricate a claim there. 21 months. God. Cumbra. We're going to get it one way or another. Looks like their troop build isn't that strong. Don't let them escape. Ooh. Archer damage and light cavalry damage. I am the one leading these troops, right? No, it needs to be me. I'm just missing out on a whole lot of benefit just by not having me lead the troops. Go back to the Banu Haqim once again and open the legacies. He's gonna choose all 5 of these. So same faith opinion plus 10. Won't be able to escape. Oh. We caught her heir. Is he ransomable? Might just ransom him back and get the... He's a demonology student. Or we could just eat him. That'll actually give us a lot of resonance. He's got the Flang Plague. Or we could just end this war now. It's like weighing the benefits. Having to waste time go through the siege, or... Oh, and we got put in debt again. Trying to have them. It's best to end the war now. Let's go to this title. I want to go back. Oh, now she's stuck wandering. She definitely is a permanent enemy of me. She's here. Should actually try to pursue her, if anything. We can't diablerize. But I can only imagine what she might attempt. Pay homage, hold court. No need for either. We've taken Crusader to cleanse it of its pleasure palaces. Ooh, we're gonna get extra levies. They were building a building here. A pseudo-cult. God, the Flame Plague immediately within the first few years is just destroying the land itself. I guess our people are still reinforcing, so I don't want to put too much stress. But let's look back at the council. That's going to take 16 months. God, you are terrible. You are just bad. I want more people. But we can't have more people right now. This has 5 building slots. Well, time for a tiny bathroom break. want me to play vanilla? That is certainly possible. Do you have any particular character you're interested in seeing? Let's go back here. They're far and wide. Baya. We got 100 piety again. But I can't. He's a humanist. But I can't declare a holy war against him. Can only do a border raid. You also only a border raid. He didn't respond and he actually left. Boop. Oh, they're both the same height. Back with my POD ways, ish, lish, bish, tish, lish, snish. Oh, we're not on a journey? That's not good. We're at 33 right now. Let's look here. Being below is slowing down my prestige growth. Life expectancy. I'd rather do this one. That'll increase it by about 1 gold. Dang, that will increase it to 2. That'll increase it to 2 if I go all the way up to here. Oh boy. Yeah, probably not the best idea. Can't even afford that. This one we're gonna lose 1 gold per month. I do want to increase that up by 2. Not that one. And increase piety growth. Yeah, that puts us barely what we need, but it'll restore our grandeur back to stable levels. Oh, what is our liege declared war for? Badr has now made her move. Let us see. She's doing a de jure war for all of Toledo. I guess I should go in and lend support. Because a part of my goal, I don't have to be the one that necessarily takes Madrid. This one's like, ooh, she'll give us 53 gold if we do that. Because we're already friends with her. This one would just allow me to regularly join. Let's take the gold. Of course, this is probably a horrible decision. Oh. Accepted immediately. And he's rushing in. Let's see if we can get the troops. Oh, we're locked in. I forgot that this man has really good stats. I should have relied on my numbers. We're gonna get beat. Oh, I didn't have my right person too. That is pain. Pain and suffering. I don't know why it loves making him the commander every single time. You gotta be careful with these areas. I am a save scummer. That's just what's going to happen. Oh god, is the game going to crash? No, my game! Well, gotta reload. Oh well, in the meantime, let's get this booted back up again. Ways to support. You can hit that like or subscribe. But in this story of the Banu Haqim, we've been sent into Spain by the elder to help fight back against Christianity in the area and restore order in Hispaniola. But our liege is a cruel mistress in and of herself, and is apparently hiding the fact that she is a woman from regular society, but we know who she is, of course. And we are to help her in her endeavors of restoring Iberia. And the goals that have been set forth to us as the Shield of Andalusia is to take Madrid and also take... Oh, we can load back in. Huh. Ah, yes, great. Before I made that terrible error. Coimbra, and Madrid. We need to take those two places. Let's start off here. Change the commander to me. We're definitely going bankrupt. And let's go here and attach. Yep. Oh, but we're gonna go bankrupt at this rate. I might have to put down that other unit. Yeah, they're costing us 2 gold per month. This one is giving us 500. We just can't afford them. As overpowered as they are. I might leave them. I hate the idea of having to delete them. Hate that my lands have to get sieged, but it is what it is. But we're going to get the win. Please don't let them siege my lands all the way. Don't let them do this to me. Oh, we got another legacy. Yep, that same faith opinion. And we are hunting down the other troops. And we're going to be coming back. Oh, we got our claim on Coimbra. Spend it. Oh my. Yep, now we're hunting them down. And participating in this ferocious battle. I think it was because of us that we were able to win that battle in Malagad. It was very quick, but of course, they were on the verge of losing. Yep, victory. Let's see here. Yep, my war contribution is 648, which gives us 1,000 prestige and 100 opinion. So you know she loves us. We're gaining gold, but that maintenance, I'm definitely going to have to let them go if I want to have a chance. Oh my god. You can't declare war while you're in debt. It's just not going to work. I would station them here and then move the bombards elsewhere. We are in massive amounts of debt. It's going to take not 70 but 30 months, a few years for us to get out. The Vigil. El Cid has had a profound impact on the Christian La Sombra, and his tomb has become a place of worship for the knights, with extensive rituals known as the Vigil. As El Cid was also respected by the Ashura, an informal truce is agreed when a pious pilgrim moves around Iberia to perform their duties. But sometimes, and more often than, both sides would admit this truce isn't respected, and the travelers have become another casualty of the Shadow Reconquista. Such a group of Christian La Sombra is moving through your land, requesting the peace of El Cid. What will you do? Get a meager tax. Yes, meager tax. Let us get the money back. Alright, this is great. That was perfect timing, having that option available. And we can hold the court. My lady, if you will name myself. My name is Ab al-Majid, and I am a merchant. And I couldn't help but notice that the finances has not been the healthiest. You might find a use for some extra gold. I am willing to buy a settlement off of your hands in exchange for that wealth. An avaricious man wants the barony. He wants a barony of Avis. He wants to build something here so we can get a settlement. It's a blank one too. Do I have any intentions? This is pretty nice. We could get either a castle. I'd like another castle here. That would be great. Yes, you can build the castle. Because extra taxes won't benefit me much. I want more levies. But then again, getting a city. I should look at it more pragmatically. Here, we have a city. Tax. It's not even paying tax due to low county control. .8. And a regular castle gives .4. It doesn't give a... Let's do the castle. Why not? Do the castle. My lady, I regret to inform you I am at the end of my tether. My vassal, Baroness Asnet, is clearly exasperated. The people over which I should rule are beyond my understanding, and all my efforts have been in vain, and I am afraid an intervention from above is the only solution now. Gained weak religious community. Or we could get some prestige among the Andalusians. Let's respect the traditions of our subjects, especially since we are foreign here. She is a shield of the people of Andalusia, despite being a Maghreb from the lands of Africa from far above. And then finally, the last person is a peasant. My liege, I come to you as a representative of the Portuguese from the Temple of Creto, and our plea is to see an important monument of our culture restored that was ignored by the Baron. He is actively hindering us from rebuilding. And then the Baron, of course, steps in. This monument makes a mockery of our culture. It depicts Maghrebis as monsters. Surely you could see why I would oppose the restoration of such a hateful monument. This damn random peasant. Tear it down. Gain peace, please peasants to get popular opinion plus 25. Now the Portuguese, that's a little bit of a different kind of cultural area. Let's click the culture button here. Okay, so I think it may be here. The Portuguese. Portuguese are different. Andalusians are okay. God, the popular opinion here is freaking abhorrent. We're going to end up getting a revolt in this area if I don't do anything. Might be better to appease them. We get dread. How much dread do I have? We're at 10. That's already our natural dread. Domineering monument, which will make conversion speed go faster. Let's just give them the approval. Give them the approval and let them do what must be done. Oh, that plague is still spreading. It's actually almost encompassed the entire world. This is a nearby plague. Oh, she's been expanding pretty good. Now we're almost right in range of what we need to be. Let's see. Who does she give this to? He's actually a pretty weakened vassal. Boy, oh boy, these people are weakened that she's taken. The next step is to go against Madrid. You have my full support in that endeavor. Yep, now we have that option open to us. Looks like they only have tier 3 troops. If I hired mercenaries, we might have a little bit of an advantage. Because I pretty much just want Coimbra for myself. Which one would I give away here? I would end up giving this one away to Portuguese. Just to try and reduce the thing here. Because they are hostile. Alright. That one's a border raid. The lands are just straight bloodied right now. We are well on our way of getting the Shield of Andalusia pretty fast. That's going to take about a little less than 2 years before I get the claim on Madrid. It's not like the claim's gonna go anywhere. And then let's look at our relationships. We got friends. We can't take anyone as wards. And we have herd. Only one of 3. I think we're already doing a hunt. I will take this old lady. Yes, immediately continue the hunt, please. I have a little bit more troops, but his marshal is weaker than mine. Let's go and target this guy next. And do my claim. Because I just really want Coimbra for the purposes of the war. This will give us some bowmen. Hire some mercs. Change the commander over to me. And let's go. We're going to need to battle them. Oh god, the chances are even. That's a little scary. Don't let them get away. Oh, the battle's losing there? That's no bueno. That one's going to be 4 months. And it looks like our vassal here in an event wants to try to charm us and curry a little bit more friendship. We could gain stress. I'll take Baron Saba and take a little bit of stress for some friendship. We gotta go back to the siege. How long is that going to take? 5 months? Ooh, Stewards of Princedom. Unlock small office building. That's nice. They're going to have to go and do that siege. Let's go over here now. Why does this say likely to lose? Ah! Ah! We gotta go for them. Oh god, don't let them reconvene. Oh no. We gotta get this troop. No! No! This is terrible. The fact that they were able to get this... Ah, what did he do? Did he call an ally in? Where did he get these extra troops from? You. Oh, you came to his aid. Almost wish I could call my liege to help me out. Will not accept. Because she has gold to spend. Aw. What if I did... Nope. She wouldn't help me out. Ugh. This other freaking liege just decided to come into the war. That makes a big difference. I'll go here just to at least go into the hills. Alright. Yeah, let them come in. Yes. No, we don't have a chance. We're losing. Oh my god. Terrible life decisions. I didn't know Bayo was gonna end up joining in on this war. See if the game crashes or not. Back in town we go. Clip this out. For it was not a welcome decision to do this to myself. Oh my god. The birds and the bees, Simixies of the Tremere, is truly a scared carrion. Oh my god, the game crashed. Can't ever just get what I need. Man, oh man. Let's get loaded back in again. I cannot declare war on that guy right away. I guess I'm trying to rush it through, almost necessarily speed running it. And I don't need to speed run it, because I think we have plenty of time to get those 2 places.